There's a reality of what these mental health providers are doing. False testimony by mental health providers is a serious issue that can have significant legal and ethical ramifications. Perjury. This has already happened. Perjury to courts. If mental health professional provides false statements under oath in court or in sworn affidavit, they can be charged with perjury. Malpractice lawsuits, fraud, making false statements in connection with healthcare benefits or services can be considered fraud with potential penalties, including imprisonment and fines. They've done this, my hospitalizations. They're making false statements and giving me treatments that I don't need for profit and corruption. That's unethical and it's fraud. And I've already reported that to patient advocate at a hospital, and nothing's been done. They take my freedom on these false testimonies, and that's fraud. Breach of duty care. Mental health professionals owe a duty of care to their clients. Providing false testimony can be a breach of this duty, potentially leading to harm and violating ethical standards. Damage to reputation. A conviction or finding unethical conduct can severely damage a mental health professional's reputation and credibility, potentially impacting their ability to practice. Loss of license. Licensing boards can take disciplinary action against mental health professionals who engage in unethical behavior, including suspending or revoking their license to practice. There are consequences for having authority and power and abusing it. It typically is in a good world. Expert witness testimony. It should be professionals who serve as expert witnesses in legal proceedings are expected to provide objective and unbiased testimony. Child custody cases, misuse, or mental health expertise, particularly if biased recommendations are made based on who hired the professionals, can be especially harmful child custody disputes. A mental health finding to terminate someone's rights for profit that don't exist. The use of suggested techniques in therapy that could lead to the creation of false memories is a significant concern, like Adrian stating that you're going to get yourself arrested and saying things that happen and railroading and controlling my statements. That would be an example of that. The police do that as well, and multiple different other parties. Reporting false testimony. State licensing boards. If you believe a mental health provider has given false testimony or acted unethically, you can file a complaint with the relevant state licensing board. Lawsuits. If you believe you have been harmed by a mental health professional's false testimony, you may be able to file a lawsuit or for malpractice. I'd be a wealthy woman if I could get legal representation, if the government was not interrupting it. It is crucial to remember that accusations of false testimony must be supported by evidence. If you have concerns about a mental health provider's conduct, it's recommended to seek legal counsel to determine the appropriate course of action.